Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. My name is Rabbit Luigi. In the last episode, we cashed in our Gerudo emblems in Vardenboris, and we fought the boss again, Thunderblight Ganon. He was kind of hard. He's generally kind of hard, so that was a fun period of time. We also kind of looked at Naboris's... not Boris... what was her name? I can't remember. Might be actually Vardenboris. No, it wasn't Naboris. What the fuck is her name? Urbosa! We looked at Urbosa's diary in Gerudo Town, which was very handy in the cutscene that followed the fight with Vardenboris, Thunderblight Ganon, whatever the fuck. So it now means that we have Urbosa's Fury plus, little plus next to Camel. So it charges more often, it isn't more powerful, we don't have more uses of it. There's many ways they could have made it more awesome, but I'm happy with the fact that it comes back more often, which is kind of what I want. What we're doing now, by the order of the Let's Play I originally went through, we are at the Rito area to do basically the exact same as we did like 2 episodes ago, which is find this little pedestal, Cass is down there, we can see him from a mile away, and then find the little areas around the Rito region, which they're kind of telling me to go to, and then we'll do the shrines, and then we'll get more emblems, and then we'll, you know, have a jolly old time or something. Let's talk to Cass first, because he's French and an accordion player, which means he has my attention.
I applaud your courage in coming here.
Are they like Triforce elements? There's 4 of them, it doesn't work.
The locations that will be revealed to you are of trials that will enhance the power sleeping within.
This guy talks a lot.
Do not let your guard down.
I won't do that. Why do you keep thinking I'm going to do that? I know what I'm doing. Notice how these aren't important other than the locations they reveal. That's all they do. It's a very fancy bit of equipment for something so very mundane. It's very strange. That shouldn't be hard to find, because there's a giant cliff in the bottom, right? Or a bottomless cavern or something. I didn't even see that one, and I can kind of see that one. I see some grassy bits. I might even know what that is. Did that soul monument just start glowing? I suppose that proves I didn't imagine it the first time. You're following me all the time. How long have you been there? I didn't even notice your arrival. Very strange, don't you think? Ah, we meet again, and it seems you caught me, well, talking to myself. Yes. Ooh. Look at that, there's one here too. One of the monuments mentioned in my teacher's unfinished song. Tell me clues, Mr. Birdman. I need it. Ah, sweet joy. How glorious to sing this song in front of the real monument. Or monument, even. This song my teacher left behind. There's a verse about the trials that champion Revali overcame. Allow me to sing it for you. Yes. Many trials. Many, many trials. Wind's ally soars the land of cloud. Meadow's champion, swift and proud. He sure is proud. He's a fucking arse, so I hate him. The hero's power shall grow. I was glad he died. Seek trials, monument show. Seems mostly the same so far. It's okay. 1. Shoot the flame dragon's horn. Bit vague. 2. Race down a peak's rings at dawn. Sounds like the one we did in the desert. 3. Shoot 4 targets to win. Kind of vague. Champion, the trials begin. So that's a strange song. Like, most songs you wouldn't recognize that they did give you instructions. So, did it move you? To a bigger house, hey! But asking around about the champions of each region, I'm starting to piece together the key verses of the song. The confidence it must have taken to master a divine beast. How inspiring. Oh. My teacher's dream is now mine to fulfill. An unfinished song weighs heavily on a bard's soul. I won't allow it. But in order to see this dream to fruition, I must learn more about the champions of long ago. Thankfully, Teba and the Rito village Canelli told me some wonderful stories of the Rito champion. Yet this unfinished song still pulls at my heart, and yes, and so, my hometown is but a stopping point on this journey of mine. Looking for answers, I can accept that. Interesting that you mentioned Ravanelli, not Ravanelli, but that the owl and Teba, who's kind of an aloof asshole, but that's okay. So, there's a cliff in the bottom right, which could make things a little interesting. Looks like it's on the mountains. Doesn't... okay. There's a sea that way, and there's like a little bit that way. There's a high mountain there, and there's basically a cliff and a thing down here. So, it's not down here, but maybe up here. But maybe can't be. We'll come maybe here. Could be kind of like roughly... I'm going to put it there, because I'm not so sure on that one. Let's go back to this. Also, since I forgot about it the first time around, how about I actually do it this time? Rather than saying dumb things and say, hey, this video game doesn't have a camera. doesn't have a camera. What I mean by that, and I'll admit this game does have a camera. Having played Super Mario Odyssey, it doesn't have that kind of camera. So, I'm kind of not used to it not being something which pauses the game and lets me take a picture of my surroundings without necessarily being right in front of me, which is what a typical camera will do. This one, actually, they can go way closer, can't we? Just takes a screenshot, doesn't it? Like, yeah. Does that help? Probably. I don't know. So, this is just a random mountain. These are very vague. This one seems a bit easier, because I might even know where that is. There's this giant chasm here. Oh, excuse me, which has a bottom to it. So it's not much of a chasm. And there's a little cliff down there, so... here's this one. Somewhere here. And then just on the edge of that, so... Wish you wouldn't go back to where I am, because it's not very helpful. So kind of roughly here? I don't know. This one, again, I'm not so sure of, but... Roughly there? Kind of? Below... I can't read maps, you think, yeah, that's roughly right, because it was below the peak, and there's the peak, so... This is just a random fucking peak. Can I do album? Show me the album. Show me this one. This is more important. So the peak is sort of... There's low bits, there's a lower bit. Can I go from here to the map? I can, okay. Doing work here. So it's got to be over here, just generally. This is the best way to do it, by the way. It's a little tricky. There's no water around, so it has to be kind of further this way. Is that Hebra Peak there? I'm gonna say roughly there and call it a day, and I don't know. I'm gonna go to this one first. I've seen way too many game shows in my life where you're given the opportunity to answer a question with multiple answers, and then you say, okay, which one are you most confident about? And that's the one where you see if the answer is correct first. And the great thing about that is that if it is right, you don't get to have your other answers dissected and say, hey, why the hell would you think it would be this? You know, this other answer you've given is absolute bullshit. So I'm gonna go to the one I'm most confident with first, and then work out what else we need to do with the other ones. So I see fire, random bit of fire. Not sure what use that is, but there's also this random burrito down here. Lookout duty is tough. Tell me about it. Oh, it's you. What a pleasant surprise. What brings you here, random bird? I came here because the elder tasked me with keeping watch of the dragon that appears around here. See what you mean by dragon now. It's been appearing quite frequently these days. Everyone's worried it's going to cause trouble for the village. After the incident with Meadow, I can't blame them for worrying. So far, everything seems fine. However, just to be safe, I'll be scoping things out for a while yet. Come to think of it, the dragon always flies through this valley at night. When it does, its horns light up, and there's something about that light that's truly captivating. So, do you want the horn? I've got the horn. I've got the horn many times over. Luckily, this game being the kind soul that it is, it gives me a campfire, so I don't even have to do that, but I shall sit by the fire until night, and then get a dragon or something, I don't know. It seems, you know... All the other ones, well not really all the other ones, but some of them were a bit more advanced. Like, more effort was put into some of them and maybe not others. And this is just, you know, there's a dragon who's going to come through here. Dinral is going to come through here. Then you got to snipe his horn off or something. What was it? Is it horn? I can't remember. Maybe it will say in my adventure log. Shoot the flame dragon's horn. Okay, got to hit the horn. Got to find the dragon. He's around here somewhere. Doesn't come from that direction, does he? Pretty sure he doesn't. Are you worried about him causing problems for the village? I mean, I can understand that because he does. It causes your weapons and attire to be set alight when you go near him, which is a little scary. But you know, he's a peaceful dragon. Thing over there. That looks weird without all the textures loaded in it. My god, that looks like a game from about 20 years ago. But that's fair enough. Am I going to have to wait for a dragon, or am I just going to fall down the cliff trying to find a dragon? I don't know. I might have to wait for a dragon. Oh, look. I was here waiting for a dragon. Instead, I found a blood moon. That's not very helpful. Quick, get a selfie with the blood moon. It'll make you feel better about yourself. Oh, there he is. I was just getting impatient. I was just starting to think, hey, I already know where I can go to find this dragon. I've farmed him many times to get various upgrades for various tunics. Maybe since it's kind of cold. I mean, I was going to wear my fancy tunic, but if you want to be annoying about it, that's okay. Wait for you, dragon boy. Let's go. I mean, I've done this so many times. You'd think I'd be good at it, but, you know, I'm kind of good at it. What bow have I got on? Which one? I don't really need shock arrows. I'll go normal arrows. I'll go savage lionel bows, okay. Nice that we can sort of take stock on what we're using while in midair. Wow, it glows blue. That's new. Maybe it's because we're in this location or something. I'm not so sure. All the fire in the world, though. Fire and flames up in here, so... Just gonna shoot his horn or something. There we go. Wow, it's magical! Have I freed you from the magical properties you had on your horns? Or something? I quite like something of yours, like a tooth. But that means I've got to shoot you in the face, and that's quite hard to do. Am I still falling? I might be falling. Waiting for the cutscene to end. A little bit, concerned about where I am in the world at the moment. Gonna press X at some point. Oh no, we're still there. Still alive. Oh god, it's many things are happening. There's a dragon in here somewhere. Things falling off. I think we'll only get his horn, because that is technically what we hit. It doesn't matter to me. Not really, because I have many of them, but maybe in my own time I might want to upgrade some of the armor I haven't upgraded yet, because there is indeed some armor I haven't upgraded, because there's fucking tons of it! And there is armor in this DLC. I don't think that's really something we can upgrade, but I would still like to get it, because it looks fancy, man. I like it. So, this is just a horn, isn't it? Oh, I wanted more than a horn. Actually, that's a genuine question. Where did the shrine appear? Because I wasn't really paying attention. I'd imagine on that corner. That's where I would put it, but at the same time, where the fuck is that? In the meantime, I found another Korok puzzle, because of course I have, and we gotta do all of them in order to feel like, you know, be in this fucking game or something. Goes in the corner. Go in the corner. Maybe. Wasn't really paying attention. There you go. Just sort of flail around with the Magnesis rune, with this giant magnetic block I have, and you know, it might kind of be the thing I need to do or something. 29, that's quite a lot. It appears that I have found the shrine. Meanwhile, off screen, I did try and climb up out of that ravine, this giant fucking gap in the world, without Rivali's Gale. Kind of hard, even with my max stamina and my climbing gear, which means that I have slightly more efficient use of stamina. It wasn't easy, but I failed. I couldn't do it because it's just too much to climb, and there's so few places where you can stop and have a rest. So I just gave up, and as you can clearly see, I'm gliding from the top of that tower because it's very easy, rather than doing the really annoying thing and trying to do the climbing. I'm pleased that there is something denoting these shrines being DLC, if just because the peak, we'll call it a chimney. It's almost a chimney. The chimney is taller than before. I'm not sure why. As like a lore thing, like, you know, specifically for the champion's ballad, specifically for the trials of whatever his name was, Koshia, whatever it was. I don't know. That guy, Shuragamar. Actually sounds like a name. Like, all the other ones sound like, you know, what you say when you sneeze or something. I don't know. No one says that when they sneeze. Is it just me? It might be. At some point, maybe when we go back to the Rito village to listen to diaries, would like to cash in my spirit orbs, because we did earn them by doing the obliterator trial. I'd like to use them to make myself stronger. Aim for stillness. Okay. Little concerning. I see explosive things. We'd have explosive bombs, or not explosive bombs. We have explosive arrows. So frankly, don't have to care too much, but I can, we do. For some reason I thought we might not do, but we can do that, so... That's cool. I guess we could also put a bomb up there, but, you know, I don't want to. We have to now. But even then we don't have to. But we have to now. I don't know. Don't want to... Oh, that might work. It's kind of not what I wanted to do. Let's use one of these, even though it doesn't roll. Doesn't roll. Okay. Put it... Don't use it! Wasting time. Okay. Could be problems. There you go. Lovely. Don't blow that one up. Leave it there. It'll remain there as a sign of my failures, which are numerous at this stage, but, that seems interesting. I'll just sort of send myself over there, if I can see what I'm doing, which is admittedly not as automatic. There we go. What's going on, guys? Oh, God! Suddenly very high up in the world. We have to time this, it appears, in such a way so that the wind is going, but it has to... Okay, that's kind of weird. Yes, okay, it goes around in a cycle? No, hang on. So the wind will keep it shut. Just as long as the wind is blowing on it. Okay, oh, that's interesting. That doesn't make it easy. Definitely doesn't make it easy. All these platforms over here making me think that maybe they hold chests or something. So, we gotta get over there for a start. But then what? Let's just get over there. As we, you know, the slightly nauseating place. So, that'll blow it in there. But it won't go very far. I think. Okay. Maybe I could just, you know, fuck it. I mean, like, I'm sure there's an easier solution, like an actual solution. Hopefully people won't hate me too much for doing the puzzle incorrectly, basically, but I've still got to get myself in there, which seems awkward. Could I just use this to elevate myself and just get there before the gate closes? Okay, maybe not. That was interesting. At least we're learning. The awkward thing is I've got to be... Like, has it got to be, like, unactivated? We can't... If it activates, can we, like, block these? We can't block these. Can we? There's that down there, which is just an extension of that thing there. Like, I thought I cheesed it, which is very true. I basically did. But it doesn't mean that the solution's any easier, because every time it gets to a point where I can use it, the gate's shut. Unless I just blow myself so hard. That sounds weird. Unless I blow myself really hard, and then I just sort of float down gradually. That does seem awkward. Like, I'm higher than it. I'm still higher than it. I'm so hard to get an angle where that works. Okay. What else have we got? Like, we oh, we can stasis the fan! Oh, I knew the dream was real. But how does that help me? I guess it does. Does it? Maybe. I'm not sure it does. We can stasis the gear as well. Okay. More than one thing we can do. Okay, so if we do that, and then do it here, eventually the wind will... There you go. Okay. So that's how you just do it normally. And I guess you just have to do it in 2 goes. One with the bomb, one with yourself. Nice and easy. Okay. If in doubt, use the stasis rune, because the stasis rune is pretty tidy. It does some nice things. Is there a chest around here? There is. Just randomly, in the middle of the middle of the whole shrine, there is a chest, which is going to contain something unfulfilling and kind of disappointing. Let me know how bad it is. Bomb arrows. I mean, it's even really wanting you to use the bomb arrows. So I don't even feel like I sort of cheated the puzzle here, because they're trying so hard. Can I also just do this? I can just do that. Hey, how about that? And I can just go through as normal. 2 different ways of doing the same puzzle. It's like this game is Breath of the Wild or something, where that's almost a central theme to half the gameplay in this game. So that's kind of impressive, but fairly easy in the end. Even though there was a moment where I had no idea. We'll ignore that moment for now. This guy will say some interesting things nowadays, because I can't skip the cutscene. It's a good sign, maybe, or I might be able to do it now. No, we've heard that one before. Anything else? I'm ready to say some words. Say something interesting this time.
In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this gift, Meadow's emblem.
A little bit different to all the other shit we get. Yeah.
Kind of isn't it exciting now I know it's for. Collect 3 emblems to open the path to a new challenge.
Like, as opposed to before, I was like, hey, these might be like spirit orbs or something, but it's not quite how that works. Not quite as impressive. They just are a key to open up the challenge at the end. It's not disappointing. I wouldn't go that far, but it's basically lost the air of mystery. And I value the air of mystery quite highly, personally. So, we've done one. The one I knew where it was, which is an issue, because the other ones I don't really know exactly where they are. But we have the pictures, which is also, you know, it's good help, maybe. So based on my map, or based on the pictures that I took of those locations, it would appear that the last 2, or the other 2, are over here somewhere, because the beacons are telling me so. I've got one down here, Corvash Peak, so nearby this peak here, then one kind of over there somewhere. I've no idea, because... What were the hints? Let me look at the hints for a second. So we got race down a peak, rings of dawn. That seems fairly simple. Shoot 4 targets to win. So something to do with an arrow, something to do with being up high, hence the peak, and also, you know, rings, basically what we do with the sand seals in the Gerudo Desert. So that's kind of helpful. Like, I'm not... It's kind of hard to see exactly where it is on the map when it's just a white, snowy mountain, because... Like, what am I supposed to glean from that? It's just more snow, more ice, more stuff, which isn't very helpful. I'm pleased that I've got Rivali's Gale back, because now I don't have to try and climb a mountain, because that was kind of hard. Also, rare minerals, which are kind of not very useful to me nowadays. I've got lots of money, I've got lots of resources, I'm gradually, not really, upgrading armor. There's not a lot, really, that I have yet to upgrade, so... Other side of that peak, basically. I'll hang out with the moose in the meantime. It's gonna cause problems, but I'm faster than a moose. This might have been a good idea to bring some of my really amazing horses that I got near the end of this Let's Play, or the original Let's Play, and, you know, bring my large Giganto horse, who can climb up anything, because he's Giganto! The Wonder Horse of circus fame, or something, I don't know. It's probably a real thing. It probably cuts too close to the bone of someone who knew the original Giganto. Like the Dumbo, but not quite the Dumbo. So, this is not it, but maybe that is. It's got a flag. Flags imply something good. Or something. It could be the top of this peak, after all. Let's check out the top of this peak, because I feel we haven't been up here. I see a Korok puzzle. Can't say I approve. Hello? We done this? Oh, I can already hear it. It's behind me. Or nearby me. Shoot 4 targets to win, you say? I don't think this is it. Or we should probably shouldn't use bomb arrows, because that could get messy. Famously, these are quite hard to do. 3D space. 3D space! There's one. This isn't it, but there's not even 3 targets, so... Not even 4 targets, rather, so... It's not going to be my challenge, clearly, but... Korok seeds! Fun things! I'm good with the arrows, there you go. And very good with the arrows. It's hard. Maybe doing this, like... Actually, that might be the good idea. Like, we use Rivali's Gale, it's really, oh, that's why. Okay, I was going to say, like, can I jump up and slow down time or something? Are we going to do them again? Oh, just this one. That's fine. That's okay. I'm using lots of arrows doing this. There you go. It's not even what you want me to do. There's only 3 targets, so it wasn't even part of the... Okay, it wasn't even part of the DLC. That's fine. Though you are blue. Are you cold? You might be cold, so... You have to find something else, clearly. Let's look back in my album at this picture. So, I wish I could zoom in. I can't do that. Zoom in, enhance. Zoom in, enhance. Go this way. Like, I'm thinking slightly further this way. Generally, other than the fact that I can't see anything else around here which is optimistic. Must be this way. I mean, the flag is interesting. Like, why is there a flag up here? What does that mean? Why is that important? Maybe it has no meaning. There's a thought. Let's not get all existential crisis on it. Frozen bird drumstick? Why is there a drumstick in a barrel? What species are up here? Was it yours? Was it your drumstick, good sir? I've stolen it from you. Cry about it. You seem very cold. Why would you need a frozen bird drumstick? Get the fuck off my mountain. Okay. Still looking for targets. Anyone see any targets? I see an axis of evil over there. Not very interested. Not really seeing any targets. Or like, rings or anything. There's an updraft. Mipha's Grace is back. Other than that, a little confusing. A thought occurs. If we go back to the adventure log, it says something about shoot 4 targets to win. I remember they have a fucking flight range, and that's where we learn. This is where Teba is, or whatever. Whenever that was where he was originally. I'm not sure if that's where he is now. This place has targets for us to shoot, and they are blue now, which implies that we need to shoot them. We're probably in the right place because, you know, champions got a champions, yo. So is he up here? I want to check. I imagine he might be back in the village, because that would be a sensible thing to do. There's a chest here. I presume with a bow. Just a random bow? I don't need that. I've got much better bows, my friend. So, shoot 4 to win. Okay, I'll play. I'll play the video game. I'll do the thing you want me to do. That hit, okay. Without falling. That seems fair. I can do that. Why are they coming back? I'm gonna do it all in one go. I could do it all in one go. Watch me do it all in one go. Oh god! Got no health back. Okay. Okay. It was ambitious, I feel, but ultimately a failure, and we drowned because we had no stamina. So the targets coming back instantly doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence, or it fills me with the confidence that we're in the right place, but it doesn't fill me with so much confidence that we're doing the right thing by coming out of it. I don't know. Hard really to describe, but I'm not sure how you'd be able to do this without, like, because you haven't got enough stamina, more importantly. I mean, I've shot 4 of your targets, but I need to shoot them in one go. Seems tricky, I imagine, but like I've really lost a bow to it. So let's get another one out. Like, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is so good. 69 attack power is kind of ridiculous. Quick shot might actually be useful, because I don't think we really need triple shot. So if I'm gonna do it in one load of this, like, shoot him quickly, shoot him fast, shoot him precise, and actually aim for the fucking target this time. One of them, and then one of them. I don't know. There's a lot of drop-off, it appears. Okay. I'm sure this is what you want me to do. So if I shoot it now... It does nothing, because I can't aim it properly. Does it come back immediately? It does. Okay. Gonna waste a lot of arrows here, I feel. Also, I want to point out that it's very nice of Teba to leave me 2 bows, but he's left me with no arrows. Unless they're on the outside somewhere. Like... I guess I could use my ridiculous supply of shock arrows or something, which I think is over 200 at this stage, but it's going to cause some problems. 269. Okay, so if I kind of float nearby, I've got to find 4 very close to each other. I can't afford to turn around. I haven't got enough time to turn around. So these 4 here, maybe. There's an arrow in the sky just there. Okay. Like these 4. Get kind of close to them. And then shoot them all while I'm falling. But get, like, really close to them, like here. There's 1. Go for 2. Missed it. Go for 2. Go for 3 down there. And then shoot one, like, over there. Maybe? I don't know. We fell. We landed. That was interesting. I am confident, though, that that is what we need to do. So let's do 1. Nice and quick. Number 2. Number 3. Turn around and find another one and shoot that one in the face. Oh, that's another one. That's 4. Yes, okay. Nice work, everybody. It was a little hard. It was a little like pulling teeth at times, but, you know, luckily I've done my dentistry work. That's not what that means, but... Interesting also to see, I think the first shrine to ever come out of the water. That's amazing. They've always come out of land before, but it's genuinely impressive. Magic of the Sheikah doing weird things with my perception of reality. Where is it? So down at the bottom somewhere. It's not very useful as a fast travel point. Like, I can just go to the other one. I'm not sure really what's to be gained by being at the bottom of this this flight range, because there's no minerals around. It's just a load of water. I don't know. It's not very practical. Is all I'm complaining about. Not complaining that I did it, though. And I did work it out, because shooting targets... I'm pretty sure that the other one is something to do with a peak. Well, it is a peak, because it mentions in the hint, but we should go to a place which is described on the map as whatever peak, like Hebra Peak or whatever, because that's technically a peak. Let's go. The 4 winds! I've got to make some winds happen, it appears, and luckily I've got arrows for days, so... Winds. Here's 1 wind. You need 3 more? There's winds over there, so let's make some winds. Okay. And also blow things up from a distance, because I too enjoy the sanctity of a bomb arrow. Yeah, baby. Should probably go back to my triple shot, because I enjoy that power. It makes me feel better inside, you know? Not sure I should be going straight there. I could probably hit it from a distance, but let's hit it from up close. I don't think these are on timers, because I don't really think that's a feature in this game too much. Timed switches are inherently kind of annoying, so we have to turn them all on. Although I heard a noise, almost like it was being shut off or something. Are they all on this bottom of this? Maybe? There's these platforms over here. Like, I don't really... Like, that's important. Okay, so that one's important. We'll go after that. Oh god, that's annoying. Kind of. I'll just stand here. I'll wait for it. I need this door open. I will wait patiently for it to be open. Please. Anytime, there you go. Don't lock me in. Please don't lock me in. I'm a sweet, innocent summer child. And I don't want to be locked in. Really don't. Oh god, that was close. Or maybe it's programmed to only close when I'm not in the way or something. Get me up on this bit, please. I need to go high. I need to go higher. That's not high, that's lower. Learn what the difference. Learn how to function the difference. There we go. Okay, where are we going now? We're just randomly ascending. Looking for switches or something. Gotta be a switch around here. Is that the same one as before? This seems new. I shall go here. If I can. The game's kind of not glitching out, but that was very strange. I was walking on basically nothing. Link was finding traction on a very flat surface. What is the... I know what the point of this, but how do I get in there? Very intriguing. Oh, there's one of these. That's new. I'd like to go over there, please. Where are we going? Ah, there's lots of them. Lots of upper rafts. We're hit. No. Try that again. We are gradually moving around this very large structure. Can I have a bit more emphasis on movement? There we go. Now what? We still got to open that other one. It's less 4 winds and more 4 switches that activate winds. I guess that's a bit leggy. Bit lengthy, rather, for a title of a shrine. I need to get into that one up there. Or one higher. I can't... The updrafts is kind of sort of working, but maybe because I'm asking them to do too much too early. And how is he finding traction? You saw him there. He was walking for a second. It's not how that works, Link. You can't. The whole point of these surfaces is that you can't walk on them. You can't climb on them. Like, what's this? What is this, and why is it working? Why does this work? Okay, not gonna complain. It's actually quite beneficial to me. This means I get a better angle approach for this. So, there was a gate, which I've lost. We gotta make it happen. Make it proud. Make it do some things. That one's already. Whoa, okay. That one's already working. So we gotta get around it, maybe. I don't see a switch unless we can sort of shoot it between the bars. I can't remember if we can do that in this game. I can imagine we probably can't, but like we need to open it, and there's got to be another way of opening it around here. Seeing a lot of platforms that ultimately aren't very useful. Okay. Try shooting it between the bars. Oh, that actually worked. That actually worked. Okay. I'm not sure if that's. I mean, that's probably what was intended, but maybe not with the bomb arrows. I thought the bomb arrows were maybe a bit of overkill for. To compensate for your bad aim, and I have a lot of bad aim, even with time slowed down, but, you know, it kind of works in the end. I need a way up. I needed some kind of way up. Maybe this one over here. Climbing this very weird... Like, the Sheikah have a very strange, like, view of architecture. I'm somehow up on this platform, but... Because this has no purpose other than being a strange puzzle. I imagine, you know, most of these shrines have no purpose other than being a puzzle for the hero who will one day use them. Trials, basically, but, you know, how much effort do you want to put into trials? It's like all these films, all these, like, films that cope with riddles, basically Dan Brown things. Dan Brown? Dan Brown, probably. Angels and Demons, Da Vinci Code, that sort of shit. But, like, how much effort do you want to put into a puzzle? Into a riddle? Like, how do you know that anyone's gonna give a shit? That's my concern. That's where we go. But I want to also get that chest. So, interesting. Kind of interesting. Okay. Please be enough to get up there. I'd like to... it's just so not quite as tall as I thought it would be. But, keep going. Be positive about it. So, oh my god. Rise, my pretty! I cannot rise very far. So, am I just going out of the updraft? It's hard to really tell. That's as high as the updraft would take me. It's not high enough to do anything with that. But there is like an updraft behind it or around it. So if we go around and then like underneath this or something. I've seen it before in a previous shrine. Oh, Breath of the Wild, you're reusing assets in a way. Oh, hang on. I'm still alive. I'm still there. Using things we've seen before. Also the step pattern you got over there seems kind of pointless. It looks nice, but no one's gonna use it. No one's close enough to be able to use it. Do I really need a radiant shield? I don't know. Radiant shields look nice though, so I'll put this away. Pick up this one. I don't know. Let's leave this place and never speak of this again. So I've got to find a peak. There are many peaks. Which one would you like? Maybe start with the tallest peak and then go from there. And then look for I presume we're going to be doing shield surfing, doing some shield surfing, which wasn't particularly difficult once I knew how to do it. It's more a case of I've got a shield surf on my Hylian shield, and I quite like my Hylian shield. In fact, I'm very fond of it because we get replacements, we can buy more of them, but I don't think there's a great possibility that we're going to find one quite as strong as the one we have at the moment. I think basically that the number is the strength of a shield bash rather than the amount of durability it has. But I'm going to find a peak. Okay, so I'm near enough at Hebra Peak. I've now... Oh, well then. I didn't even notice. Oh, I thought it would be kind of hard to find, but I presume that's where we start and then slope down from there. Can I remember how to do a shield surf? You jump and then press R. No, that's a bomb arrow. That was dead. No, they're not bomb arrows. Oh, God. That was interesting. We jump and press... No, we jump and... Jump with shield out. We jump with shield out and... Oh, hang on. Jump with shield out. Jump with shield out and press R. No, that's not how you do it. Don't use that. Can't actually remember. Jump with shield out and press a button. That's how you throw the Master Sword. I don't want to do that. Problems. Remember. No. Gotta learn. It's kind of awkward. I'm gonna work out how to shield surf again, because I can't remember. Oh, we've done it, we've realized how to do it. Kind of complicated to do, gotta have the shield out. Press X, I think, and then A. So, like this. Yes, okay. Hylian shield surfing. It's a bit confusing. Like, I don't think this is what Hylian shield was intended for. Don't think it was its intended use, but just gonna go. This seems fairly simple. Oh god, it's not simple! Wow, that was a bad time to say that. Not gonna complain. It was kind of good for comedy. Fucking hell. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's basically very similar to the sand seal surfing. Sand surfing? Sand seal races, maybe. It's fairly in a straight line. There are boulders. Are the boulders a problem? Not yet, but give it time. Give it time in the lack of slope and maybe it will. Keep going. Bit more speed to it. Bit more going downhill, baby. Sort of going in slalom between points and, you know, boulders and Zalforce don't care. Don't care. Just makes it more of a spectator sport, like it as an element of danger, but not much of an element of danger, because there's like a sort of suspension of disbelief. Like, you might think that they're in danger, but actually you know what, they're okay. It's like watching someone at the X Games. Like, they know what they're doing. If they fall over, they don't deserve the right to do anything, and then there's a moose in my way. Get the fuck out of my way! Get the fuck out of my way! Why was there a moose in my way? You've ruined everything! Goddamn moose ruining everything! Okay, that's not very helpful. What the fuck is everyone doing here? Go home! I realise that there's every chance that this might be their home, and in fact I'm the bad guy and I'm intruding on their home, but I don't give a fuck! That's for the Sheikah to take. I'm gonna take it up with the Sheikah that they are putting a path through someone's home. Luckily, off screen I realised that I can probably shoot arrows while I'm on doing the shield surfing. And probably kill some people, I don't know. There you go, it wasn't too hard in the end. I did actually lose my shield, I didn't lose my shield, but I lost the surfing mojo sometime during that, and it's good once you remember how to do shield surfing to be able to press 3 buttons and instantly get back on it. I like it. Have we ever had a shrine come out of the snow before? Because it looks like the kind of effect I don't think I've seen before. Looks very nice. Good. I was going to save that for the next episode because I'm thinking, wow, we've done a lot of stuff this episode. It's kind of how this DLC has gone so far. You do a lot in one episode, and then the next episode's kind of more relaxed and less going on in a way. We've got to read someone's diary next episode. Got to get my voice nice and lubricated for that. Got to drink, it's okay. One more shrine. Then we can call it a day. Call it an episode. Done enough shield surfing today to sink a battleship, I feel. Nice. What are we doing this time? The Master the Orb. I can see the orb moving. Should I be concerned? Should I try and do something about that? Maybe. I'll press some buttons. What does this button do? Okay, it pushes it, which is interesting. It seems like a slightly Rube Goldberg-y machine kind of thing. Okay, so ignore that for now. Let's go up this Can we go up this contraption? Maybe we can. Orb's kind of falling off the edge, which is mildly not quite as encouraging. This seems like a sort of, yeah, Rube Goldberg machine. We got to make things happen in a certain order, so maybe this is to go a different way, or something, or okay. At the moment, it's not really in a configuration which helps me, so we have no Rivali's Gale. God, there's so many things. I'd like Magnesis. Magnesis, maybe. I would like to affect the things in front of me, but I can't because I'm gradually moving towards them. Use it over here, maybe. I don't know. There's a pendulum. Oh, the pendulum's gonna move! Oh god! I was wondering how stable it was. Not that stable, it appears. Okay. Let's move some things around. Move that over there. I don't know. Move it on the plane. Move it on the plane, baby. Making a path. Making a path. Can I move that one? Hang on. Oh. I've actually got a load of room. I don't know why I was so scared about not having room, but push it real good. Da 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 da. Where's it coming from? It's coming from there, so it's got to. Okay, we're making like a bank shot or something. We've got to reach it. How do we reach it? I feel like I'm doing it from so far away. It's like handling like nuclear explosives or something. Nuclear rods. Simpsons up in here. I don't know. I want to reach, I want to get up, I want to go higher. How do I do that? Actually, you know what? That's probably how we do what we need to do with that. Where is it? I've lost it. That one. Okay, so if we... Can we turn it on, or off rather? Because that's how we turn it on. But I need to be on it when it happens. So, can I stasis something so that it only then activates? Or maybe there's an updraft. Like, goddamn, that makes it a lot easier. We can do it from a proper order. We can see the path it has to take. So it actually has to roll all the way around here. So this needs moving. This will then take it down here, I think, and then take it along that path. And then the conveyor belt needs to go in a different way. Maybe. Let's see how far it gets. Every single time we see if it's learning as we go. So that will reverse the conveyor belt. That's pretty handy. It's got enough momentum, maybe? I'd like to think it does. Now it's going this way. Now we need to stasis. Keep going. Keep going. Have some momentum. Stasis that, maybe. And then get down here. If I do this in one, I'll be very impressed. Like, get all that. No, okay. So it has to. I have to do things with that. Not gonna lie, not entirely sure what we have to do with this yet. Oh god, I went too soon! Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe. Going down that way? Go down in the... It's almost right. It's almost... Okay. Well, hey, it looks like that now because I actually fell off of it. So I can push it back now. There you go. I've realized what I have to do. It's okay. I understand. There's a giant waterfall... A sheet waterfall thing. So can I get there before it reaches the conveyor belt? Of course I can. I like this. I appreciate any kind of puzzle that requires you to bring something through a ridiculous obstacle course. So let's get down here. I'm still... Actually, you know what? I probably am. I might be kind of sure. Do that. Cronus, baby. And then you want one roughly here. Oh, timing. Oh, bad timing. It's kind of awkward. I'm curious to see what will happen, though. Is it just going to fall away? It is. Getting closer. And it's good because it actually uses like 3 runes here. Because you've got stasis on that. You got magnesis on these metal blocks. You got cryonis on this little block here. And I think this block might be in the wrong place. Have you got enough time to change that? See if you got enough time to change that. Put it like here. Oh god, we have not got enough time to change it. Oh, maybe. Have more. More. Oh no. So I can do it. Okay, I'm confident about this one, if just because I've already placed the ice blocks, and that should be reasonably helpful because I don't have to worry about them when we get down to this bit here. So you keep going. You keep doing what you're doing. If I jump off first and then get down to the right level. Press some stasis. And then on this one, we have to do it at the right time so it actually launches. This is going to be good. And then we want to go, baby! Oh, baby! Magic happening. Please don't do it. I'll kick you. Okay. Oh, that was so close. I could have sworn. It'd be so funny. And tragic. Mostly tragic. I just sort of drifted off. Is there a chest in here somewhere? I'd like to find it, but I don't really know where you'd go looking for it. Like, I don't know, off the edge somewhere? I'm gonna try and find this chest. I'd imagine since we've gotten rid of that orb, and I might be right, we can go up here, and it'll probably be up here somewhere. There's a giant rock in the way, which can be stasised and moved. Do we want that? Probably not at the moment, but we have cryonis. Solves a world of problems. Okay, that's not really what I wanted at all, but that's what we need to do later, apparently. So let's just do a normal block, which doesn't do anything to it. Oh, excuse me. And then do one underfoot from here. Can I do that? Oh, excuse me. Or just do one like slightly like, I don't know. Stop aiming underfoot. Please stop. Do one here. Do one here. No, do one here. There we go. Nice, easy puzzle, guys. I enjoyed it. Treasure chest. I can't wait for it to be something that I've got many of already. Like, basically everything, but I have a right to complain. I have a right to see my lawyer. For some reason, they're giving me falcon bows. I got so much of that shit. I brush my teeth with falcon bows. It's a very strange thing for someone to do, but I enjoy it. It's nice and brings. It's basically flossing because string of the bow. That's how I've turned that around to mean something that means even the slightest amount of sense. Anyway, not important. What is important? We've got the last of Meadow's emblems, which means we can go do something fun next episode and fight what I think was the easiest boss in the game. Now that you have collected 3 emblems, you must go to the Vine Beast Var Meadow. Indeed. Are you all the same monks? You all have the same voices. You also have the same voice as that Sphinx guy from Super Mario Odyssey, but that's not important. Anyway, god damn. This has been Rabbit Luigi. This has been Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the next episode, we're going to go to the Var Meadow and fight Windblight Ganon, and then watch some cutscenes. But we should also, probably before, go read some diaries, because they were important for the cutscene. I'm going to imagine they're going to be kind of important for what happens in, you know, if they were important before, they're going to be important again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.